Hello, thank you for coming in, coming out to move again another day. We are going to start at the end of our mat and just inhale and exhale a couple times, lifting our arms up overhead. So inhale, bring your arms up overhead. Stop just a second and try to think about your body in space. So think of your heels underneath your hips, underneath your shoulders, underneath your arms. Slide the shoulder blades down. Kind of gently tuck the tailbone so you don't have an anterior tilt, but kind of tuck it under. Arms are up. Engage the core. Try to flex through your thighs, and then we're just going to hinge over. So keep your legs pretty straight for now. If you need to bend a little, that's fine. Just let your body hang forward. Exhale. Inhale, come up. Arms up overhead. So think about from your feet, through your knees, your shins, your calves, your thighs, your hips, your core, your back, your neck and shoulders, your head. Exhale, hinge forward. Hang over. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hinge forward. We're going to do two more. Inhale up. Think about what's going on. Exhale, drop forward. Inhale, come up. Exhale, drop forward. This time we're going to hang a little longer. So while you're hanging, I want you to go ahead and think about the core. Don't forget about it. Envision you have a big band that someone's wrapped around your abdomen. It's pulling up behind you. Engage and contract. Try to spread your toes apart. Find the big toe ball mound, your pinky toe ball mound in each side of your heel. Think about kind of contracting into your calves. Pull your kneecaps up. Belly still strong. Slide the shoulder blades down. Let your head hang. All right. Bring your toes together. And then your knees are going to come wide. We're going to come all the way down into our child's pose. So hinge those hips back. You're on the tops of your feet. Arms stretch out way far in front of you. Make your arms active and pull the elbows underneath. So I want you to feel contraction between your shoulder blades, space between your ears and shoulders, contraction under your rib cage. Feel like you're hollowing the armpits. You're trying to make big pits, big hollows in your armpits, belly strong, knees are wide. All right, and then go ahead and push up from there. Bring your knees together, and we're going to curl the toes under. Sit back on your heels. Take your left hand over onto the ground. I'll face you. Left hand onto the ground. You're going to take the right hand and swing it around with a big hinge in the side, and then pull behind, just wherever you can get to. So you're still leaning a bit. Then you're going to swing it all the way around, and then we're going to go to the other side. Lean onto the right hand, and then you're going to bring your left hand around, hinge over to the side, arm up by the ear and then behind, and then bring it back around. Inhale, right arm up and around. Hold a second at the top. Feel that hinge on the side, on the left side. Bring the arm back around. Inhale, left arm slides over and around. You're keeping the core strong always. Breathing always. Inhale around, exhale, and drop. Okay, back to your hands and knees, and we're going to do a little planche press. Knees underneath your hips, hands underneath your shoulders. Let your chest drop and the shoulder blades come together. And then push up and out. So as you're pushing into the ground, you should dome in the upper back, and you should feel a lot of contraction in the chest and an opening in the back. Now the chest opens, shoulder blades pull together. Make sure you're not contracting in the neck. Exhale, push. So you should feel some work in the serratus anterior, underneath that armpit, into the chest. Okay, let's go with our inhale, drop. Exhale, push. So we're going for strength here. You are working. Inhale, drop. Exhale, push. Inhale, drop. There is a slight rotation of those elbows, just a teeny bit. When you're in your straight and your plunge, where you're pushing and doming through that upper back, the elbows point back at your knees. And then when you drop in, they will open out to the side just a bit. Belly is strong. Push and round. 4 more. Inhale, drop. Exhale, push. Inhale to drop. Belly still strong. Exhale to push. So you're still supporting that low back. Don't lose it. Inhale, drop. Exhale, push. Inhale, drop. Exhale, push. See how much strength and grab and contraction you can find in your back, flexing deep. All right, and then come to your neutral spine and just wiggle the hips side to side, left and right a couple times. All right, stay on the tops of your toes, the tops of your feet, sit back. We're gonna swing our arms around again. So you're gonna lean on that left hand, bring the right arm around, you're hinging, reach back. Exhale, come around. Inhale, left arm over and around, come back. Inhale, over and around, bring it back to the side. Last time, inhale, left arm swings back, get that twist and a lean, and that side to side. All right, coming back up. We're gonna do a knee tuck into the middle and out to the side. So I'm gonna have you start with both hands on the ground, slide the shoulder blades down. So I want you to find again that spiraling of the elbows so they point back at your legs. The right leg is going to extend straight behind. Try to find as much flexion as possible. Belly is strong. I want you to tuck and pull the knee as close as you can to your nose. Should feel quite a lot of abs, right? You've got a big, big tuck in there. Extend out. Now I want you to take the knee up to the tricep. Extend it back. Press it straight. Tuck it in. Really, really, really tight. Pull it to the knee, to the nose, knee to nose. Push it back. And then tuck to the tricep. Push back. Round. Tuck your chin in, knee to the nose. Get lots of heat. Push back. Tuck it to the tricep. Push back. 2 more. Exhale. Tuck that knee to nose. Push it back. Exhale. Knee to tricep. Push back. If you struggle to be on your hands, on your wrists, you can try a couple different things. You can go onto your knuckles. Keep pulling last time this knee here. And then put it down. You can go onto your knuckles so that your wrists are straight in a neutral position. And that'll take a little bit of time to build up to really get those knuckles ready to be able to support your weight. You can also hold weights. So your hands go on the weights like this, and it'll also, again, keep your wrist in a neutral position. You can also come onto your elbows. So even though your butt's a little bit higher than the shoulders, that's okay. So we'll just give this a shot. I'll do it on my elbows for this side. If you're fine on your hands, though, stay on your hands. So level off the hips, tuck it in, knee to nose, belly strong, push it back, pull to the tricep. Push it back, tuck it in, knee to nose. Push back, knee to tricep. Push it back. Tuck it in, find that belly. Lots and lots and lots of heat. Push back. Tuck it up. Try to keep those shoulders up over the wrists or the elbows, whatever it is that you're doing. To the tricep, push back. We have 2 more. Trying to keep those hips level. Tuck it in. Push it back. Pull to the tricep. Push back. Tuck in. Last one here. Then we're going to hit our tricep. Pull it out to the side. Pull, pull, pull. And push back. All right. Back to our little slide around. So curl those toes under. Lean over on that left hand. Right arm reaches back. Inhale. Circle around. Left arm over and back. One more each side. Inhale, twist and reach. Feels so good on that low back, through the shoulders, all of it, honestly. Okay, so we're going to do a rendition with the thread, the needle. You're going to stay on that left knee and put your right leg straight out away from you. All right, so go ahead and just put the inner arch on the ground if you can. Try to get that leg nice and straight. So you're going to plant onto your left hand, and I want you to lift and twist the right arm up. Inhale, the core is still strong, of course. Exhale, you're going to tuck the right arm under. See if you can get all the way onto the shoulder. Exhale. Using the strength in that left shoulder blade. Left shoulder, push into the left hand. Inhale up. Exhale. Slide under. Inhale up. Belly strong. Exhale, slide under. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale under. Inhale up. Keeping that core strong. Exhale under. So this time hold just a second. We'll give it a little more time. Just a couple seconds. All right, push back into that left hand. Keep your right leg out. Plant your hands again. Make sure that the back, that left hip is right on top of the knee. And then we're going to lift and hold that right leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Place it down, and we're going to go to the other side. So the right knee on the ground underneath your right hip. Extend the left leg straight to the side. Try to get that inner arch on the ground. So now we're going to inhale, rotate that left arm up nice and high, and then exhale, thread the needle down. Oof. So interesting enough, I feel this stretch way more. My inner thigh, groin, kind of my psoas area on the left side as opposed to the back. Core strong. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist under. This is 3. We have 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tuck under. Think about what your hips are doing, your back, your shoulders, that right arm, where it's pushing you up. Okay, stay lowered down a little bit longer this time. Stay here. All right, push up again with that right arm. Both hands plant on the ground. Level off those hips. And then we're going to lift and hold on that left side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, drop your knees back. Tops of the feet on the ground. We're going to twist around. Left hand on the ground. Reach around and back with your right arm. And again, hinge over. Plant the right hand. Reach around and back with the left. One more each side. Reach forward, around, arch. Get that little itty bitty back bend. Reach around, forward with the left, and arch back. All right. We're going to go ahead and come up to standing now. And we're going to shoot for a little bit of balance. So bring your body all the way up. Let's start with the left leg forward, the right leg back. We're going to lunge and twist. So you're going to take your right leg back, twist to the left, and then bring that right leg up, twist to the right. So a little bit of strength, twist, core strong, tuck, and twist. Drop, twist, twist from that core. Find power through the leg, the thigh, the glute. Whew. Step it back. Twist, hold. One more. Twist. Drive the knee. Twist. All right, other side. Right leg forward. Left leg goes back. Drop, twist to the right, crunch it up, and twist. You probably know which side is your less balanced side. Sometimes I let that knowledge hold me back though. So I kind of want to break the pattern in my head of saying, oh, it's your right side, you're going to struggle. I'm trying to train myself mentally. No, you got it. You're just as good on the right as you are the left. Drive, twist, hold. Perfect. All right, back down. Curl those toes under. Sit on your heels. Left hand on the ground, right arm reaches out and behind. Twist back. Left arm around, behind. Twist back. Right arm around, behind. Twist back. Last time. Around and behind. And twist it back. All right, plant your hands, curl your toes under, push the hips up and back. You're in a downward facing dog. Press into your thumb and first finger. Slide the shoulder blades down the spine. Point your elbows back at your toes. Contract the core and find your pelvic floor. So if you take your pelvic floor and suck it up toward your rib cage, you'll feel that deep, deep core grab even more. That's what we want. Go for a flat back, strong straight arms, strong straight legs. If you need to bend your knees a little, that's totally fine. Push the chest back toward your thighs. Grab more in the back, grab more in your core, and then walk your hands back toward your toes. Come on up. We're going to go into a wide stance, a wide squat. Find that core. Toes are pointed out just slightly, and the knees need to be right in line with the toes. So once you're in your squat, contract through the core, pull the chest up, rotate the shoulder blades down. I want you to lift your right heel and then set it down. Lift your left heel and set it down. Where's your core? Lift the right and drop. Lift the left and drop. Right and drop. Core strong, flex in deep. We're getting opening in the hips, activating those calves. We're on the left, lift and drop. One more each side and drop. Then on the left. Okay, now plant your hands, stay in your squat. Plant your hands and then slowly push your hips up. So you can move your heels a bit so they come out in line with the toes and just hinge forward. Push into the hands. Drive your chest back underneath your hips and then let the hips drop forward. So you're going to feel a little bit of pressure in the arms. It's keeping you from falling forward. But lean on a little bit more of the front of the foot, not back into the heel. All right. If you need to, I need to walk your feet a little wider, and we're going to lunge over to the left. My left, your right. My heel's coming off the ground, that's fine. Hinge down, grab that core, keep the chest tall, walk it over, and hinge to the right, or your left if you're mirroring me. Hinge over, and drop. Hinge over, and drop. We're going to go 2 more each side. Walk it over. Keep your core contracted. Find your rib cage grabbing. Right? The ribs obviously don't, but the muscles, those intercostal muscles through the rib cage. Back to the left. And then back to the right. Perfect. Okay, come back to both legs bent. In that squat, that wide-legged squat, hands are down. Drive those hips up again. Grab through that core. Inhale, bring your arms all the way up. Reach, reach, reach. Core strong. Stack your hips. Arms come down. All right, we're going to go back to the ground one more time. Curling your toes under. Sit back on your heels. Plant into those left fingertips. Reach that right arm around and behind. Now, once you're here, take an inhale and an exhale and an inhale, and then bring it around with your exhale. Plant into the right hand. Reach the left forward, around, back. Let your exhale. And then an inhale. Exhale. Back around. Okay, keep your knees together. Put the tops of your feet on the ground. Hinge your hips back on your heels. Drop your forehead to the ground. And then just take your hands behind. I'm going to take a few deep breaths here. Just relax and restore. One more deep inhale. With your exhale, bring your arms back around. Curl those toes back under. Go back into that downward facing dog. Drive the chest back toward the thighs. Grab through the core, stretch through the calves. Slide into the shoulder blades. Then slowly walk your hands back to your toes. Hinge over those legs. Hopefully you feel a little more open than when we started at the very beginning. Inhale, come all the way up. And then exhale, arms come down. Good work. All right. I will see you again tomorrow. Thanks for joining.